I'm Chey, and some of my favorite things on Earth are air wiggles. Ready? Rollin'. It is no secret to anyone who has ever spent more than 2 seconds in my presence or more than 2 seconds on this channel that I love music. I love the music itself, I love the people, I love the process, I love the stories, I just love everything about it. And I have been lucky enough to grow up in a household that has not only embraced that passion, but encouraged it. Encouraged me to explore it, to talk about it, to rant about it, no matter the genre. Yes, I'm looking at you, early 2010s crabcore and screamo. To make a long story short, music has always been my biggest passion, my biggest hyper-focus. And for a long time, I was kind of embarrassed by my passion for it. I didn't really understand it. Because when I would go to shows, either with friends or by myself, I would find myself acting a lot more viscerally than the people around me. I'd scream all the lyrics at the top of my lungs, dance as hard as I could, headbang as hard as I could, just doing the absolute most at all times, even for bands I didn't know. But I would just get so into the music, it didn't matter whether I knew them or not. It would seem like I was their biggest fan. Match that up with my interest in the background of that music and how it was made and the people that made it. I was just a little gopher, digging for any little nugget of knowledge that I absolutely could just to take it all in and learn everything that I could. And I'm still this way today. I can never learn enough about music or the world around it. Ever. In that regard, not much has changed since I was a child. Something that has changed, though, is that I now embrace my weird, to some, passion for music. How did this come to pass? October 5th, 2018. I saw Beartooth for the first time live. The way that I saw them acting on the stage was the way that I was acting on the floor. They seemed to have the same kind of reactions, the same vigor, the same enthusiasm that I did. And I had never seen that before in an artist. It was like seeing myself being represented in a way on that stage. And I couldn't even react. I remember just standing there, watching them perform Bad Listener, just going all out and thinking, they get it. Oh my gosh, they get it. Looking at Caleb and going, he gets it. It was then that I said, I'm not weird. This is just what I'm meant to be doing. It's what I'm meant to love. And there's no shame in that. Another passion I've embraced recently is consistently doing YouTube. So why not combine the two? Funnily enough, my old channel, the one I first started making videos on, the first videos that I started making and posting on YouTube were about music news. Were about happenings in the rock and in the metal community, new songs, new tour dates, new albums. But now I feel like I have a better grasp on the kind of music videos that I want to do, that I want to make. I want to make videos about music in general, shows I've been to, bands I've seen, interesting things in the music industry, interesting things in music history, but there's something special I really want to start to delve into. That is what I like to call my happy ears. As I've mentioned earlier, I've noticed since I was a kid that there are sounds or songs that trigger this sort of reaction in me. It's like a mini little adrenaline rush. And these sounds couldn't really be predicted. I would just be listening to a new song and then I might hear a kick drum part or, you know, a tom hit or a chord on the guitar. And all of a sudden it was just like, whoa! I would just get very, very excited and the people around me would be like, yeah, that's cool, but calm down. And I just couldn't calm down. And sometimes it's not just a sound. Sometimes it's the entire song that does that for me. I saw, though, that as a general rule, other people did not have these sort of feelings, did not react in these ways. Hence why I thought I was weird. And I never had a word for this. I never had a name to describe it. Until recently. Until after my ADHD diagnosis. It's stimming. I'm stimming. It's stimming, Chey. Those sounds, those songs are stems for me. Or as I like to lovingly call them, my happy ears moments. I'm gonna be exploring these songs, these sounds, these albums that give me these moments. In depth. I love finding and dissecting these moments. Trying to find an explanation about, why do I love this thing? Why does this thing make ears happy? What about it is so special? And what I love even more is talking about it with other people. I do have a little bit of anxiety going forward in making these videos, simply because I am not the most well-spoken person. I don't think that I have a proper technical terminology or that I use the kind of descriptors that a professional reviewer or a critic might use. And I partially blame my image-based synesthesia for that. Yeah, I also have image-based synesthesia. That also triggers along with my stims, so I'll probably be exploring that as well. So while I am kind of nervous about not sounding the most professional or the most musically intelligent, I also just don't care. I love music. I love sharing music with people. I love talking about music with other people. And I'm not gonna let some arbitrary standard of what's proper stop me from doing that. In true Chey fashion, I sort of already dove in head first to the deep end because I already made a Happy Ears video before I'm making this introduction video. Yes, my mixing video on Riptide, which got so much love. Thank y'all so much. It still blows me away how much love I have gotten on that video from everyone. That was the first true Happy Ears video. That was not dipping my toes into the water. That was just diving into the Riptide. I am extremely proud of how that video turned out, and I had a lot of fun making it. It showed me that I do want to make more videos like that. A lot of them. And so I will. That being said, welcome to the start of Happy Ears. As for right now, though, that's gonna be it. Thank y'all so much for watching. If you ain't heard it from anyone else today, I love you. Love and peace.